everyone. Welcome to Expert Interviews. I'm your host, Rachel, and today I have the wonderful pleasure of speaking with real estate agent Peggy Brown. Peggy, thank you so much for joining us today on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Peggy, let's just dive right on into things and tell me a little bit about how long exactly you've been a licensed real estate agent for.
Well, actually, real estate is a second career for me. At first, I was a Georgia educator. And once I retired from education, I decided, hey, I've got many, many more years to work. And so, what can I do next? And so, I decided to become a real estate agent. Now, to be honest with you, it comes to me natural because my family was all in the real estate market. My mom was a realtor, my dad was a builder, my brother was a commercial builder, and also a residential builder. Another brother was a landscaper, and my daughter is an agent. So it's just natural for me to want to step into real estate and move forward, educating people in a new form and fashion on how to buy and sell homes.
Now, Peggy, let's talk a little bit about your greater market area. What exactly where is it that you're located, and what is the area that you serve?
Yeah, sure. So I actually served two different areas. Like I said, I was an educator here in Walton County for many, many years. I taught middle school science. And so I've lived in the Walton County area for about 30 plus years. But as my husband and I became empty nesters, we also ventured into the Northeast Georgia mountains and purchased a home up in Raven County. So I actually have a couple homes up in Raven County, and then I've also got my home here in Walton County. So I serve both areas currently. And in that market of Northeast Georgia, in the Northeast Georgia mountains, I actually deal a lot with short-term rentals. I've got some short-term rentals up there, so I've been involved in that market also.
And now, Peggy, I know that being a real estate agent, this is not an industry or a career choice for the faint of heart. So, as a real estate agent, tell me a little bit about the offers that you provide to your clients that they just simply can't get anywhere else.
Right. So, I like to offer my prospects something different than the traditional real estate agent does. And so I have the opportunity to give my clients access to unlisted and pre-listed properties. Most real estate agents are going to utilize the MLSs. Well, the prospects can do the same exact thing. So I dive into some deeper marketing to provide them some opportunities to purchase some homes that are not currently on the market. And the average real estate agent is not going to do that for them.
And Peggy, I also know that in order to be a real estate agent, you have to be dedicated, you have to be compassionate, you have to be compelling, and it's without a doubt that you possess all of those characteristics and so much more, and that is why you are as successful as a real estate agent as you are. So tell me why you personally love being a real estate agent.
Well, the thing that I love most about being a real estate agent is that real estate is a business, but to me, it's much more personal than that. Um, when a family decides to move forward in buying a house, that is going to be the largest purchase that they're ever probably going to make in their lifetime. And while I'm trying to find them a house, in reality, I'm trying to find them a home. It's going to be someplace that they want to retreat and someplace that they're going to make wonderful memories with their family and friends. And that's what's most important to me.
And reflecting off of that, Peggy, you really hit the nail on the head when you say that there is so much more to a house and finding your clients a home. So if we could reflect on the gratification that comes with, are there any charities or causes that you donate to or are a part of?
Yeah, actually, my oldest child is a cancer survivor. So, we've donated funds to the American Cancer Society for years and years and been actively involved in that. For many, many years. And I'm very happy to say that my daughter has now been cancer-free for over 20 years.
And now, Peggy, that is absolutely amazing to hear. And I know also that being a real estate agent doesn't come with much free time. And in your position as somebody who is a successful real estate agent, I can only imagine that downtime is not something that you have a lot of. So when you do have some, tell me a little bit about the hobbies and activities that you enjoy.
Oh, well, the people that know me well know that I am a beekeeper. As a matter of fact, I've got an apiary right in my backyard. And so I'm able to watch the bees and interact with them all the time. And that hobby just comes natural. As a previous science teacher, it's just something that I absolutely love. And so if clients are ever interested in getting an education on becoming a beekeeper, I can also offer them that assistance as well.
Now, Peggy, maybe if we could jump in a time machine, perhaps go back in time to when you were first dabbling into the world of real estate. Is there perhaps a piece of advice that you wish maybe you would have stumbled on knowing everything that you know now?
I think what's most important is that people need to realize that, you know, a real estate agent needs to be there for the home buyer's needs or the seller's needs, not my needs, not the agent's needs. Bottom line is we're here to serve them and to help them. And, a lot of sales agents will say anything to make a sale. And I'm not that lady. I'm just not that girl. I don't do that. And so, as a matter of fact, I can share a story with you of something that's happened in the last year. There was a client who was in the process of flipping his house, and he was paying cash as he was working on it. And so, it was quite a long process. It took him about a year to renovate this particular home. And I would stop in periodically to check on his progress and have some conversations. Well, as he was nearing the end of his project, he asked me, what do you think would be the asking price of the property? So I said, well, I can give you a range, but to be honest with you, until you're totally finished with this flip, I can't give you an exact number. Well, I noticed that he had finished and I reached out to him. And then all of a sudden, I noticed there was another listing agent sign in his yard. So I pulled up the listing and soon discovered that she actually listed the price for about $200,000 over what I had recommended to him. And so, in reality, I knew it was never going to sell for that price. The windowsills were not lined in gold. It just wasn't going to happen. It was reaching for the stars that were not attainable. And so the house sat on the market and the price got reduced, sat some more, and the price got reduced some more. And then after about 3 or 4 months, the house did finally sell. And lo and behold, guess what? It sold for the price range that I had originally suggested. So, when I'm dealing with clients, I'm a very humble person and I'm a very honest person. And I'm not going to over exaggerate to my clients just to get the sale because truly I'm in it for their needs, not my own. And I hope that that has value to some future clients out there.
Well, Peggy, it is without a doubt very apparent as to why you've had the success in the real estate industry that you have had. And it's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you a little bit more today. So I thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.